name is Jules and this is my channel, So Sweet Violet, where I chatter on about the crafty side of my life. I live in West Sussex in England with my husband Pete and our gorgeous whippet Mabel, who's almost 7. I can't believe that. I have a shop where my daughter and I sew beautiful project bags and accessories for crafters of all kinds. We also curate a lovely range of tools and accessories for you as well, so all sorts in our shop. So I'll put the address on the screen here. Welcome everybody. Today is Thursday, which is actually my normal recording day. A lot has happened since we last chatted. My brain is a bit tired. Oh, I'm not looking in the right place. My brain is a bit tired. It's just been a lot going on. And today I'm recording on my iPhone because my camera has broken. Actually, the photograph part is fine. It's just the function for recording, which is what I use it mostly for. So anyway, it is being mended. It's at the repair shop. And actually, I put a little bit in the vlog at the end of this video. The repair shop, if you're familiar with Top Gear, and the track they sometimes use, that is where the repair shop is. So that was really quite exciting to go there. And I don't watch Top Gear anymore. I used to, back in the old days when it was the original 3 or the OG 3. And also when my son lived here, we watched it more. But yeah, I haven't watched it for a long time. But I used to really like it. It's fun. But yeah, so I put a little bit of footage in of that because I just thought it was fun. That was, what day was that? Maybe Monday? I can't remember, but I haven't heard anything yet as to what's wrong with it and how much it's going to cost. I hope it's not too expensive. Anyway, that was a very early on tangent, wasn't it? So today is, I've actually got notes today because my brain's a bit scattered. So today is the 28th of April and it's a Thursday. The weather is bright cloud, if you know what I mean. It looks like the sun's trying to come out, but not quite making it. It's an okay day, a fine day, I guess. This is episode 69. I'm nearly at 70. I feel like it's taken me so long. I worked out I've been doing videos on YouTube for 6 years, so I've not progressed very well, have I? I shall have to try harder. My drink today is decaf coffee, can't really see, with oat milk in my, I love this mug, it's so fun, in my bunny hugger mug from Emma Bridgewater. I had it personalised. Okay, I feel there's so much to talk about today. I don't know if I've got a huge amount of crafting, although looking at the table it looks like I have quite a lot. But Bryony finally got married. I put a little video up of the wedding preparations, which you may have seen. And it was the most magical day ever. One of the very best days of my life. I would say, apart from my own wedding and the day my children were born, it's in that top 4. It was amazing. Everything went smoothly. Bryony was as cool as a cucumber, which I was not expecting. Yeah, it was just blissful. So yeah, so many amazing memories. So thank you so much for all your well wishes and your kind words to Bryony and her new husband George. Isn't that funny? So my son's George and Bryony's husband is George. It gets quite confusing, to be honest. But yeah, so it was amazing. What else has happened? Well, maybe I should get on with some crafting, shall I? I think I'm going to start with finished things. I never quite know what order. Do I normally do finished things first, or do I do in the making first? I can't even remember. Anyway, I'm going to do finished things. Oh, I'm not prepared. I haven't even got a sock blocker. And do you know what? I don't want to get up and get one. So we're not going to have a sock blocker for these. But these are my stripy socks. what do I need to tell you about this? I feel like I'm rusty, but I don't know why I should be. I used my Mabel sock pattern for these. They're knit toe up and they have a really lovely heel. It's got a mini gusset and it's a short row heel and it's so lovely. I love this heel. And because it's got the mini gusset, it makes it just a little bit bigger across here. Yeah, so they're toe up. I left out the Mabel cable, which is on the Mabel socks, and I added a 3x1 rib all the way up the front of the foot and the whole of the leg. I used I don't know where to look. It's hard to get used to recording on another device. Okay, I think I'm with it now. I used 2.25 Chalgu needles using the magic loop method. Chalgu are my ultimate favourite needles for socks. Then I did a 1x1 twisted rib. Look at that, isn't that annoying? I thought I started casting off in really good time. No, in really good time? With plenty of pink yarn left. But it's surprising how much the cast off actually takes, so that's a little bit annoying, but never mind. I knit them out of Stripy Cat yarns. I can't do that focus thing today, I don't think. Can I? I'm not going to. This was a gift from my gorgeous friend Kelly of Lay Family Yarns. It was a birthday gift. And the colourway is Day 13 Advent 2020, which is quite a confusing name, but a beautiful, beautiful yarn. Let me show you close up. Really pretty. I love these thin stripes. Really do. Gorgeous. For the contrast, I just found this really nice green in my Beautiful Bits tin, and yeah, it's perfect. They're not for me, I forgot to say. These are going to be a gift for somebody. So that's exciting. So that is my first finished thing. I'm going to put that over there. Oh, it's everywhere. I'm actually in quite a muddle today. Do you ever get those days where your brain is in a mess and it needs a good tidy up? I've got a lot of things I'm trying to remember and keep at the front of my mind to remind other people to do, which is quite annoying. So my other finished thing is my Clandon sweater. Oh, isn't it divine? It's so beautiful. Look at that lace. The colour's not as good on this iPhone. It's much more that colour. Okay, I'm going to bring it up quick, and that's the colour it is. And then when it's been on the screen for a while, it goes a bit bluey. So this is the colour. Oh. Okay, this is the colour. Before it changed to a bluey colour, that is the real colour, okay? Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous, but you notice I'm not wearing it. It's a little bit snug. So I'm going to be giving it to Bryony. I'm going to see if I can hold on to it for Christmas for her, but she knows about it because I got her to try it on. I finished it and I said to her, my jumper's a bit small. I said, do you think it will fit you? I'm sure it will. So, yeah. Let me just shut the lid of my laptop because it keeps beeping. And it did, and it looked gorgeous on her, so I said she could have it with a very heavy heart. So the reason it came out too small is because I didn't get a gauge, and it was only a couple of stitches. Hang on, it was a couple of stitches too many. Let me think. So if you're doing a 4-inch gauge swatch, I had 2 stitches too many in my gauge swatch. It made my gauge smaller. I always have to really concentrate on that. And I thought, it'd be fine. I've knit Amy's patterns for before and I've done the medium. So I decided just to go for it. And that was such a dim thing to do, because why didn't I just go up to large? Anyway, I have a beautiful Christmas present, hopefully a Christmas present anyway, for Bryony. And I love the pattern so, so much. So it won't be a hardship to knit another for myself. It's got, I made this one kind of normal length, so it would come just past Bryony's hips. She's quite a tiny thing. And I did the balloon sleeves. Oh, I just love the reverse. Let's see, look, it's gone a weird colour. I love the balloon sleeves. They're just absolutely gorgeous. And this lace pattern, doesn't that look complicated? It isn't. It is so easy and really, really addictive. In fact, Gaynor, Tales from Cuckoo Land, she decided she loved the pattern so much she did it all over. That's how good and easy it is. So yes, this is for Bryony. I can't remember what needle sizes I used. Oh, I can, I think. I think I used the recommended needle sizes, which is another rookie mistake, because I generally always go up a needle size. I don't know what I was thinking. So Bryony has a lovely, did you see that first bit? That's the colour. Bryony has a lovely sweater or jumper. The pattern's called the Clandon sweater, but I still call this a jumper. I think I'm old-fashioned like that. Having my hair down today, it feels weird. I'm not used to having it down, but let's see. I don't think I have anything else to, oh yes I do. I knit it out of Rowan Pure Wool Superwash DK. That's a bit rubbish, isn't it? There we go. Shade 00104. Can't remember the exact colour it's called, but I think I put the details on my Ravelry project page for it, and that's something I forgot to mention. So the show notes to this episode will be in the description box below this video, and I'll put clickable links to all the things I talk about. And this is the 50-gram balls, and I wrote down how much it weighed. 390 grams, so it took almost 8 balls, and it's a DK weight. It's really nice actually. I think I'm going to knit my version out of this yarn. I think I may knit a very soft oatmeal colour. My voice was breaking then, that was weird. Yeah, kind of this colour. I think that might be really nice, although this was my first love, this colour, but I don't really want to be matchy-matchy with my daughter. It looks like I'm trying to keep up with the young ones. That's not even worth trying, is it? So that is my Clandon sweater. That's all my finished things. Have I told you everything you need to know? Oh, I'll tell you what I did do. I did another silly mistake, which I could put right on mine. So this is knit. You knit this bit with the right way round, and when you get to just the stockinette, you turn it inside out basically, and then you're knitting rather than purling. When you pick up the underarm stitches, you're supposed to pick them up purlwise, which I did on the second underarm. The first underarm, I didn't read the instructions and I did it knitwise, and it's given me like a little ridge. But that's okay, because it's not going to annoy me because I won't be wearing it, and I don't think Bryony will notice, unless she watches this podcast, which she might. So yeah, that is my Clandon. Let's get rid of some stuff. In the making, so I have started another Happy Patchwork baby blanket. I don't know if I spoke about this on my YouTube channel last time, can't remember, but I have spoken about it. on, I'm going to talk about the membership thing in a while. Hold that thought. Yes, so I have started and I've got quite a long way. Oh, look, it looks even prettier on the screen. Oh, it's funny, I've not really stood back from it and had a look. But that's really pretty. This one is exactly the same as my first Happy Patchwork baby blanket, but using different colours. So I've used the exact same stitch count, I'm making it the exact same size, the same needles, everything. And I'll put a link to my original one in the show notes below. I have started a project page for this one, but I haven't got any photos up yet. So let me tell you what yarn I'm using. I'm using Drops Nord. This is the kind of colour I think I would like to make a Clandon out of. And it's Drops Nord in the colourway 07. And really, it just should be called Baby Bunny. That's Baby Bunny colourway, isn't it? And I went through my Beautiful Bits tin. This looks such a mess in here now, but I'm going to show you anyway. In here, I have got lots and lots of purples, blues and greens. That is the colour scheme I'm going for. I'm just hoping for a lot of grandchildren. Oh, and also I've got a bag. When I use a colour, I just put it in this bag so that I don't reuse it, because I like to have just one of each colour. What else do I need to tell you? So I'm using 2.5mm needles, and they're Chalgu. They're a bit long actually. What I'd really like is some of those short straight needles. I may have to treat myself at some point. So these are 2.25, which is what I'm knitting it on. And so each square, hang on. Each square is 18 by 18 stitches. That was a bit bright. Each square is 18 stitches by 18 stitches. Yeah, I think that's all I've got to say about it, other than I'm really loving it. Actually, there is one thing I'd like to say. When I make these blankets, I always find the cast on row, which was this row here, always has quite, I don't know, the edge looks different because it's been cast on rather than picked up. And so what I like to do is then knit a row out from that cast on edge, and it kind of just evens it up again, because if this was a cast on edge, it would just be a bit more taut, and by knitting into that edge, which this would have been my cast on edges here, it just, I don't know, it just looks different as it's slightly tighter. So I always add a row onto the cast on edge, and then I carry on as normal going up the blanket. Although that didn't matter, you could go either way, couldn't you? So yeah, I'm really loving it, and I love some of these colours. Let me show you some of my favourites. I bet you can't guess what colourways are my favourites. Love. This was given to me by lovely Becky of Bex Creates. Somerset Yarns Parma Violets. I'm amazed I remembered that. Love. Adore. Yeah, this is lovely, and I'm going to back it with more of that baby unicorn fleece. It's just lovely, and I get that from Billow Fabrics. Yeah, they got some lovely colours, and I think I'm going to get the cocoa colourway. Sounds nice, doesn't it? So yeah, that is my Happy Patchwork baby blanket. and it's living in a very naughty stolen project bag. This was from our most recent update, which was Monday. I think it was last Monday. Look at this bag. I'm sorry, I'm teasing because there isn't any of these left, but look at the little mice and the dungarees and the bunting and the blue butterflies, and it's got a little blue butterfly with sequins on. This is the biggest bag we've ever made, and they were really popular, so I think we're going to make a lot more of these, because if, like me, you love making blankets, this is the perfect bag. And inside we've done 3 pockets. Ooh. So I keep my needles in this one. What do I keep in that one? Oh, hang on. Nothing in that one. My pattern in that one, not that I need the pattern, but it's just there. Well, it's actually notes rather than a pattern. And then on my handy little clip, I've got my scissors and one of those gorgeous Swarovski stitch markers that I adore. And I just pop that in that pocket, like, oh, it's hard to do without looking. Yeah, pop it in the pocket like that. It just keeps everything safe and sound. That fabric, look at those little mice. So cute. So yeah, look out for some more. I think we call them huge project bags, because that is pretty big, isn't it? Oh, it's heavy as well. Talking about the shop update while I think of it, we have, I think, just 3 bags left. We have lots of stitch markers and progress keepers. No, we have lots of progress keepers, but we have 3 of these beauties left. How gorgeous. I can't believe they're still in the shop, actually. This little label is hand embroidered with a daisy. It's got little pink tips to the flowers, the petals, and French knots in the middle. And this fabric is just divine. Drawstring, as you can see, it's got 2 pockets inside, and it's got the little clip, little gold one this time. Yes, so they're just not even a handful. I think it's 3. Could be 4, but I think it's 3. So yes, just some of those left in the shop. I'm going to have a breath and a sip of coffee. So I hope you're all well. I hope you're all managing to stay with a calm mind, because it's really hard, isn't it? So much going on in this world. It's just very, very hard. Sorry if the camera shook then. My George, I'm going to have to call him My George from now on. My George has got COVID, so I haven't seen him for a little while. His girlfriend Chloe, she's not testing positive, but she's got the same symptoms as George. She's a nurse, so obviously she's not working. And I miss them. I haven't seen them for a while. Last time they popped around here, I was out, so I missed them then. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing them. Hopefully they'll be negative soon. Bryony is working from home today, so I had to do the packing this morning. I had to pack your orders. That came quite hard. I was quite rusty. It took me a while, but I've packed them, and thank you very, very much in advance for all of your lovely orders. Okay, still within the making, I have worked a little bit on my, hang on, let me get organised, that's it. I've worked a little bit on my smitten flowers, and this is a quilt pattern by, oh, I keep shaking the camera, I'm so sorry. I don't have this problem with my camera. This is the iPhone. It's so precariously balanced on shoe boxes and another box that I've only got to touch the table and it wobbles. So I'm going to be very careful. Now, who's this pattern by? Jenny Carson Kingwell. That sounds like it might be right, but I'll put the link below. And basically it's an English paper pieced quilt, and you make up these flowers. I have chosen to leave out some of the designed flower designs. And I've talked about this a lot in the past, but when I first started this several years ago, they started out like this with this text print. And I loved it at the time, and then I just grew to not love it. So I didn't know what to do with these. But anyway, after lots of toing and froing, I decided to replace the text with white, which I'm really, really pleased about. So just recently, since the last time I spoke to you, I've done this one and this one. And all the flowers are completely Liberty. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to do here, and I've got a couple in my project bag. I've got one which I've just taken the white off, ready to put, no, I've taken the text off, ready to put the white on, and I've got another one ready to have its text removed. This is a different style one. And that's in, let me show you this project bag. This is in one of our Sewist project bags. That little girl there, that little birdie, is called Maud. And we had some of these in our update as well. Not these particular ones, but ones with birds on, with crowns. We're doing more of these as well. We're just doing lots and lots of bags. We seem to, I don't know, we branched off into other things for a while, but bags is what we love. So we're going back to doing many more bags. And we've always done lots, but so I'm going to pop those back in that project bag to keep them separate. So I've got 2 to be working on. This is a bank holiday weekend, so I'm really hoping to get those 2 done. And these are the ones I have already changed. So I've got this one, and I've got this one. I love this one. The combination of turquoise, blue and purpley pink is lovely. I've got this one, this one, this one, which is another one of my favourites, and last one, this one. So including the 2 in my project bag, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 more to do, which is not too bad. They're not fun to do, to be honest. It's a bit boring. But I really want the quilt, so I'm going to persevere and get them done. Although a little bit of danger has happened, and I've decided I wanted to make a new English paper piecing quilt from Liberty. I will share that next time because I haven't really thought out the finer details. But that is my smitten quilt, and obviously all these hexes all get sewn together in the end. Yeah, so that's my smitten quilt. In here, which is a pyjama case, got my little needle minder, So Sweet Violet needle minder on there. Oh no, it's not, it's actually a pin. I thought it was a needle minder. We have both. So this is a pyjama case, which is so pretty, I couldn't not use it. And I have been working on the Pretty Fabrics and Trims embroidery journal. Hang on, let me see if I get the right name. Pretty Fabrics and Trims, the Happy Stitches Journal, Volume 1 is what I've been working on. Haven't done very much, and I'm not up to date at all. I've done January, February, and I'm just on March. So I've just done this little, what are these diamonds? They kind of look like kites. So I've just made this little flower, which needs appliquing onto the background fabric, and then some hand quilting goes around it. It's really cool, isn't it? Look at the back, it's got like a little tuft in the middle. So let me see if I can find what that page is supposed to look. Oh, there it is. Wow, that's lucky. That, oh, I've got to try and show you without showing you instructions. There we go. See, that is what the page will look like. So I've got to do a, what's one of those, Suffolk puff, is it? Suffolk puff. But I'm thinking I have some really pretty vintage buttons, and I'm thinking I may put a button in the centre instead. Well, I haven't decided. I do keep changing things. I hope Sarah doesn't mind. Sarah is a lady behind Pretty Fabrics and Trims, also with her mum, Penny, and her husband, Andy. It's a true family affair. I love that, don't you? I love a family business. So I think that is all of my in the making. So what's next? I've got some dream knitting. I've been a bit naughty. Oh my goodness. I have some things this year that I'd really like to do. I'd really like to try Fair Isle knitting, brioche and steeking. So I found this beautiful pattern. It's like a tank top or a vest. I'll put a picture in this side because this is the boring side with the door. So I'll put a picture in here of the tank top that I'm going to make. I can't even remember the name, but I'll put the details below. And it's got two of those things. It's got Fair Isle and it's got steeking. And it's really intimidating me. But I just love that pattern so much, and I love the colours. So I just got every colour that was recommended. And these two as well. And this is Jameson's Shetland Spindrift. If I'm being honest, it's scratchy. But we know what I'm like. I'm a bit of a princess. But yeah, that's scratchy. That's like wearing... I don't want to be rude about it. No, I'm not going to be rude about it because I'm just super sensitive. But this is the yarn. Oh, and these colours. Look at this colour. Ooh. Coral. Oh, that's not the colour at all. Let's see what it does to this colour. Yeah, that's the colour. This just doesn't seem to like some colours, the camera. I even love this. That's not the colour. What I'm saying is that's not the colour you're seeing on the screen. Sorry, I'm wobbling like terrible, aren't I? So that's going to be my next project. It's going to be something that I'm not going to rush. It's going to be, I think, quite a lot of brain power is going to be required. And I don't always have a lot of that brain power, so it might take me a long time, but I'm happy with that. I've also got the other Liberty quilt I was talking about in dream making. I think the only thing I've got left to talk about is something super exciting. You may have seen my most recent video, which the title is something along the lines of exciting news, memberships are here, something like that. Basically, I have launched YouTube memberships, which is very, very like Patreon. I've been toying with Patreon for such a long time, and then I found out that YouTube did a similar thing, and it just, for me, just felt easier to keep everything in one place. And I just think it's easier for my friends and people who are interested in knitting to find me. So that's what I've done, and I launched it yesterday. Honestly, I felt sick all afternoon after I'd done it. I've spent hours and hours making videos for it. I've got 5 videos up already. There are 2 tiers. Some videos go in the first tier, which is called Sweet members. And then more videos, all the videos go in the next level, which is Violet members. So I've made lots of videos and I've got lots more to put up there. And this is more traditional podcast, and I do put a vlog at the end of this, and this will stay exactly the same. You won't notice any different if you're not a member. Please, please do not feel bad if you can't become a member. I absolutely 100% understand, and I will not be offended or upset, and I'm just so happy that you come and visit me here and you leave me lovely comments, or don't, just give me a little thumbs up or something. It honestly warms my heart, and your comments mean the absolute world to me, and nothing is going to change here. But I did want to talk about the memberships for anyone who's interested. So I launched it yesterday. I'm going to tell you the videos I've got up just to give you a little example. So for the suite, the first level, I did a crafty catch up, and in that crafty catch up I sorted out my yarn for my Happy Patchwork baby blanket, and I got my beautiful bits tin out, and I found all the colours that I wanted and things like that. That was that vlog. Yes, vlog. I also did a welcome video, and I did a little video of my garden, just the first layer of the Bank of Beauty that we had built last year. So I need to do the second part of that video. Then for the Violet members tier, they got all of those videos, plus I did a weekend vlog, part 1 is up now, and a gentle homemaking vlog. A few questions. Somebody asked if there will be ads on the members videos, and there will absolutely not be adverts on those videos. Also about payment, because I know with Patreon, payment's taken, is it taken on the 1st of the month? So if you joined on, say, the 30th, you'd end up paying on the 30th and the 1st of the next month. But YouTube is different to that. So your YouTube payment starts the day you, let's say you joined today, which is the 28th of April. So you pay today, and your next payment will be the 28th of May, and so on and so forth. So that's, I think, quite a good thing. Quite a good thing. Yeah, I've also had quite a lot of comments. Some people are finding it hard to join if they're on a phone or a tablet. Is that an iPad? So to join, you have to use a laptop desktop computer, and then you can join. There's just a little button, a white button with blue writing that says join, and then you get all of your perks, which are what's called all of the treats, and like the extra videos. Oh, I do a discount on my Ravelry patterns, things like that. But there is a little workaround. I was speaking to my George on the phone last night, because he is very techie, and he explained to me that you can do it from a phone or a tablet, I think, but you have to change the you have to change from a mobile site to a desktop site on your phone. In the you know, the little type-in bar has a little A and a capital A, and if you click on that, it brings this little list up, and you can choose desktop view, and if you click desktop view, it will then take you to my video, my channel. If you type in So Sweet Violet and then go desktop view, it will take you to my YouTube channel, and then you can join. Once you've joined on a laptop or desktop, then you can see all the all your perks, all your videos, and all the information on your iPhone and your tablet, but you actually have to join on a desktop or laptop. I'm gonna put in a little video here that I've made. I've never done voiceovers before, so I've done a little screenshot of how I did it on my iPhone. It will be different for all phones, and I haven't got an iPad, so I can't show you on that. I'll do that when this video ends. Also, for the memberships, I offer discounts on my Ravelry patterns, and I didn't really know how to give my members the code, so I've put it in the relevant videos in the description box. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. So I've dedicated a lot of time, which is probably why I haven't started my Fair Isle tank top. But I feel calm now. I've done it. I'm relieved. I've actually got some members. So if you're one of my members, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Because to be quite honest, I wasn't sure I was going to get any. It's very, very, oh, I have got one more thing to show you. It's very, very scary. It reminded me really of when I first started podcasting 6 years ago. It was scary like that. And I still feel a bit scared. Because also I feel a bit blind. I don't quite know what I'm doing yet. I'm kind of learning as I go along. So yeah, that's that really. I've got something else to show you that I almost forgot. I had the most amazing surprise package in the post yesterday. Do you recognise that logo? Lovely, lovely Molly from a homespun house sent me this yarn. I commented she was making some mittens. I think they're called the Marret mittens. I'll put a link below. And I commented to say how beautiful they were. Look what she sent me. That pink is not right. Well, it's a bit more bluer pink and it's not so vivid. It's beautiful. I mean, it looks beautiful on the screen, but it's even more beautiful in real life. Oh, I love Molly's soft touch labels. They are so, feel like, I don't know, there's like soft touch. They are nice. And this is Molly's non-superwash yarn in fresh sheets and double dare. And honestly, oh, she's the cutest thing ever. I just love Molly. And if you, well, I'm saying if you don't watch Molly, I'm sure every single person watches Molly. But she is lovely and her channel is a homespun house. And she's in Germany. So thank you, Molly, so much. Honestly, it warmed my heart. It's been quite a tricky week in some ways, and this was just heaven. It was like someone giving me a big kiss. So I'm excited to start those as well. So that's another dream knitting. So good job it's a bank holiday weekend. I do plan on being quite lazy this weekend. Last weekend I vlogged for my my members, and I was going to have a lazy weekend, but it turned out to be a really busy kind of weekend, or especially Saturday. So yeah, so thank you so much, Molly. I love them and I'm very excited. Right, I think that's everything I wanted to share with you today. There's a little vlog at the end and I can honestly not remember what's in it. Oh, I picked some rhubarb from the garden. Oh, and there's a bit about where I took my camera to be repaired. And I'm going to add that little video of how to join YouTube memberships from a phone or tablet. Sending you all lots and lots of love. I hope you stay well and healthy and crafty until I see you next. Bye. To become a member of my YouTube memberships on your smartphone or tablet, click on your web browser and type in So Sweet Violet YouTube channel in the typing box. Click on So Sweet Violet YouTube, which will take you straight to my YouTube channel. In the left hand corner you'll see a lowercase and uppercase letter A. Click on that and then you want to choose Request Desktop Website. And there you go, you can see the little join button, which is white with blue writing, near the top of my page. I hope that helps. After you've done what you need to do to join, remember to go back to the little A's and request mobile website, and you'll be back to normal.